All right, we're back on the El Camino. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today. I think I need to concentrate on this rust in the front windshield. I've been kind of putting it off because it's work, and it's not fun work. Like, bolting on shiny suspension parts or dropping in a cool motor. But yeah, I guess I better get going. Let me explain what I do here. So, what I got going on here? Got this rust in the front windshield. Extends up into the dash. Take this off. This out of the way. Fortunately, they make this piece brand new, which I have. It's inside the car here. So there's my replacement piece. So first thing I got to do is unbolt this dash pad. These A-pillars actually unbolt. Screw here, screw on the inside, one up there, and I imagine those are going to just strip out. I'll have to drill them out, so that'll be fun. But yeah, first things first is get this dash pad off. So, and then start cutting. And I imagine there's some spot welds under here as well. So I brought my air chisel so I can knock those out. Let's get this dash pad out. Alright, I can't really see underneath here to see what size bolts these are, but they feel small. I'm going to say 5/16. So, let's see, 5/16. Nope. 3/8. Watch it be 11/32. Ooh, 3/8, good. I still got to pull that dash gauge cluster out. Would have been really cool if I got it right on the first try. 5/16, like, wow, this guy's an expert. Oh. I gotta drop the steering column that I should not have put in, but I just had to see it in there because it looked cool, more finished. That's probably enough. There we go. There's that beautiful original color. All right. Next thing I want to do is try to pull off these A-pillars. Like I said, they're removable on this car, which is kind of weird to me. Shit, I'm already losing screws. Grab that before it disappears forever. These were the easy ones. The other ones are all rusty and shitty looking. These ones aren't so bad. that one has seen better days. That one, I might be drilling that guy out. Right up here. Same thing. Yeah, well, I did bring my drill. This one here, this one holds in a window clip, but I think it might go through the A-pillar as well. It does. Yeah, that one is shitty. All right. Let's get these things off. Nice, nice. That one came out easy. All right, that's out, so now I can actually concentrate on ripping this stuff out so I can get that one in. I'm not really looking forward to it because not only is it all one piece here, I think it's spot welded all here. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. We'll see if I could just maybe cut it, peel it, and then just air chisel the damn thing off. But there's rust all the way up here too. I don't know how far this goes. I might cover it. I'll cut it short first, where I know this will cover. Then I'll set this on top, scribe it, and then make my legit cut. But the rust does go up kind of high. Here you can see. So I don't know. I just gotta get after it. Get out the grinder and start throwing some sparks. Alright, we're busting out the big guns. Jesus, that's loud. I should probably be wearing ear protection. But I don't have any. Let's see how this does. Look at that. Spot weld gone. Nice. Another one here. Nice. So you can see what's going on here. Let me set this thing up on the tripod so I can get to work here. I need two hands. Look at that. Looks like absolute trash. Oh, that's going to go up pretty high, and it'll cover almost all of that rust. What I was hoping for. Let's see. Alright, got my scribe line, so I could cut below that line. Always want to try to cut less than you actually need, and then creep up on it with a grinder or something to get it perfect, because you can't put it back easily. Maybe I can get a little bit. All right, drilled. Let's get this cleaned up. Alright, we're looking good. All my spot welds are going to hit metal. Get that lined up. I think it's time to go get the welder out. Alright, let's see if I got my welder set right. No welding mask for now, I'll just close my eyes because I kind of just need to get it set. Lining up my marks that I made earlier. Alright, we're inside the car here. You can see where that new piece is welded in. Looks halfway decent in here. I'll get back in here and hit all this with some PR15 rust preventative paint afterwards. But let me show you the outside that looks a lot less pretty. Alright, here we go. So I stitch welded it, and stitch welding is, well, people have other names for it, stacking tacks. You just do a little zap, and then move along, zap, move along, zap, move along, short bursts to keep the heat down and warpage down. It works well for keeping the warping to a minimum, but it looks like shit. So now I'm going to go back and grind it and clean it up and see where I missed, and then I'll fill that in with weld. So let's get the grinder going and see if we clean this thing up. Alright, looks like we're all done. Weld it in, grind it down. I mean, I'm probably going to hit this with a little bit of body filler and sand it anyway. I feel a little bit of a lump there. I think the dash pad will cover that. Yeah, it's feeling good. Not too much warpage. So yeah, that is in, rust fixed. I think the next step is going to be PR15, the upper panel there. It's got a little bit of chunky rust and a tiny little hole. I think I could just weld it. I don't even think I have to cut it and patch it. But I think I want to sand this dashboard down. Let's see in here. Yeah, I think my next step is going to be sand down this dashboard, those A-pillars, paint all of this, the interior color, which is going to be this factory color again, artesian turquoise. Paint all of this, paint the window channel, and install a glass, because that way this thing is sealed, and I don't have to worry about leaving it outside with no window. So in this coming week, I think I'm going to try and match this paint. I have the color code, so I'll try and go to a shop. I don't know if I'm going to get it out of a gun or if I'll just get it mixed up and put it in spray cans. It's such a small area that I'm painting that I might just get it in spray cans and use Spray Max 2K Clear. If you guys aren't familiar with that, I'll show you it in the coming video. But yeah, for now, I'm very happy with how this turned out here. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video. Got a lot done, rust repair done. Shit, what time is it? It is noon. I got here at 9. So 2.5 hours worth of work to get that all done. Not bad. A lot of times you just got to jump in and do things. They're not as hard as they seem. You just got to jump in and do it. And this was one of those things I was kind of putting off, didn't want to do it. Wasn't that bad. Just jump in and just start cutting and grinding and make it happen. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully I can have some paint content for that one. We'll see how it goes. Check it out. We'll see you next time.